an arrest warrant, a felony arrest warrant for evading? Okay.
He said no use of force. He said just get the information.
All right, here we go.
The woman's toilet tactic
Los
worked,
Angeles
as the sergeant
West.
did not authorize the officers to use force to apprehend her. But this only bought her some time. Ultimately, a judge ordered her jailed until she could post a $1,000 bond. While out on bond and with the case still pending, she had another run-in with the law. This time, she was involved in a hit-and run, just 11 months after the toilet bowl incident. The sergeant who arrives on the scene is well aware of the woman's prior conviction for assaulting an officer, and she's not about to take any shit.
Ma'am, get back in your car. No, I need you to get back in your car. Matter of fact, matter of fact, put your hands back.
No, ma'am, I'm here with my children. Respect me. Okay, I did not do anything wrong. I'm here with my children.
Turn around.
Respect me, honey. I have not did anything to you.
Hey, please.
Respect me. Don't do that. You think too much with the law. Respect me.
Turn around.
Respect me. Why are you going?
Turn around. Turn around. I just told you to put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Turn around.
Respect me.
Turn around.
Behind me. Okay? Me and my children have been through a lot with the police. You respect us. 17
Stop. Turn around.
You know my birthday?
Turn around.
You know my birthday?
Turn around.
Respect me, Mama. My children aren't. Okay?
Turn around.
I have not done anything wrong.
Turn around behind your back.
Just respect me, okay? Am I being detained?
You're arrested now.
Am I being arrested?
Yes.
No, don't arrest me. I have my children. All they have is me. Okay? You cannot arrest me, okay? I know my rights, okay? So you're also using force against me, and that's not right, okay? That is not within the right.
Checking.
I do not consent.
I have one to say. I just need help getting out the bitch.
Okay, thanks. Stop. So you're not arresting me.
Yes, sir. 1 detained. 1735.
Let me have my sandals on. I am not arrested. And I did not resist. You did not have to do this.
Did I say put your hands behind your back? Didn't I say put your hands behind your back? Yes, I did. So you walk away from me and you snatch your away from me. That's resistance.
I did not resist. I did not arrest you.
Stop fighting me up, pick it up. Didn't I say put your hands behind your back? Then you put
Why am I supposed to put my hands behind my back?
That's what I asked you to.
Okay, respect me. I have my rights, okay? And you have no right to do me.
Yeah.
Okay, can I put my shoes?
I don't have a back seat.
Can I put my shoes?
I don't have a cage.
Can I put my shoes on? No, my children. What are you doing? Don't do me like this. Why are you doing this in front of everyone? I did something wrong.
Let me put it down. Let me put it down.
You don't have to do this. I don't have anything on me. Respect me. I don't have anything. Respect me. Miss Harris, respect me.
Get in the car.
Okay, my children are by themselves.
Respect me, respect me, respect me.
And I am in contact.
All this lady keeps saying is respect me. How about you respect the law? How about you do what you're supposed to do and not get arrested like that in front of your children? Respect me. Respect yourself. Respect your children. You know?
Hey, stop kicking my car. Stop kicking my car. Stop kicking my car. Give me a second.
Asking for respect, but yeah, kicks the poor cop's car. You know, car belongs to the people. It belongs to her too. And she's kicking it. See the Baccarat sign on the upper right hand side with the Dewey Pest Control.
So she got the car and you told her she hit you, and what did she say?
No, she said no. She just kept arguing with me. So I'm like, park right there. So she reversed. She's like, park away. She reversed and she used my car again.
Okay.
Reversing. She was parking at that spot. And she broke up with her. You can hear it in the video.
I read on your website that women, Satan, and feminism are closely connected to one another. Can you explain that to me?
It's the same thing you look at throughout history. you look at things like Satan and you look at women, the two have been persecuted without real inquiry into why they're persecuted. It's just sort of an assumption. It's something we're told to do, especially in
So it's 8:45 a.m.
Heavily Judeo-Christian in values.
Christianity has persecuted women, Satan, and feminism.
I'd say so.
She's also a feminist as spokesperson for the Satanic Temple.
Let's see what ridiculous price the fast track is today. Let's see what the fast track prices are today. Where are we? Where is the sign? I forget where the sign is. Oh, it's going to be terrible losing the carpool lane in September. So I've had the privilege of using the carpool lane as a single rider because of the electric vehicle. And that is going away September 1st. But you can see just how much time it saves me. And right now I'm using the carpool lane without the fast track because I'm still not at the fast track lane. But yeah. So the fast track lane doesn't really begin on the 605, doesn't begin on I-10 West until you get to, I believe, Peck, if I'm not mistaken. So it is after the 605. And this is mainly where the congestion lies. It's right before the 605. You can see here's the split off from I-10 to the 605. Looks like they'll be doing some construction on 896 and 97 on 605 at Slauson South. So South 605 in Slauson. So if you have anything to do on the 605 on either September 6th, 2025 or September 7th, 2025, then you may want to adjust your schedule accordingly. I've been meaning to do to create a short with fast track pricing because the pricing is just so ridiculous. Ew, what's that? What do I have? Oh, that's above my screen, phone screen. All right, let's start showing that pricing. Where is ya? So I can focus back on driving here. See that bridge that connects 605 south to I-10 east. All right. What are we gonna say fast track prices are today? What's the guess for today? can't wrap my fingers around why traffic slows down so drastically when you get into the West Covina area. All right. No. So look at this toll express. So we have these fast track express lanes in Southern California. Now, if you don't have the fast track pass, it's $8 minimum that you're going to pay. Basically penalizing you enough to create an account and place a deposit for a transponder, right? And you see how they keep the prices secret? So far we haven't seen any pricing, right? And the reason is because the fast track hasn't started yet. All right. So maybe this is the start of fast track.
Los Angeles. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
What does Satan believe?
He challenged God's authority, and he probably wasn't happy with the will that God was sending him to do these things like killing people. So I think him and some of the angels got together at some point and went to God and said, why do you have all this power? And he, our interpretation, at least mine, is that God probably felt threatened having his authority challenged, so he cast Lucifer and those angels out. And that's kind of how we feel. We're outcasts. We feel like we've always been on the fringes of society and never really fit in somewhere, and that certainly stands in politics and ideology.
Do you personally challenge God's authority?
I don't believe in God, so I don't challenge his authority.
Do you believe in good and evil? Good or evil?
I think there's gray area in between. I don't think it's so black and white, but I mean, I believe there are good people and bad people.
What's the gray area?
I think that's where the idea of sin comes in. People get lost somewhere along the way in their life, and they're generally cast out. People succumb to drug addiction or theft, things that maybe they had no choice but to fall into those situations. Generally, that's seen as sinning, so that would be considered being bad. I think that falls into that gray area where people along the way in the path of their life, they kind of lose their path and they might make bad choices, but they can fall back on the path. And I don't personally feel like I need God to do that. When I've had hardship in my life, I never felt like I had to rely on a higher power. I felt like it was always up to me.
I read that at the Holocaust Museum you teach children and teenagers about genocide, racism, and social activism. Mm-hmm. The people who hired you, are they aware that you're a Satanist? Mm-hmm. And they still allow you to teach there?
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
No, I mean, what we teach is tolerance.
The Holocaust, was that an evil act or good or gray area?
Certainly an evil act.
But you don't believe in evil?
Not evil in the biblical sense, but in a bad sense.
Are you evil or good or gray?
I think I'm a good person.
You're a good person. And what made you good? How is that you're a good person?
I care for others.
So you teach about racism. Define racism for me.
Hatred towards another race or skin color.
I've never met a person who hate another person just based on color alone. Mm-hmm. Have you?
I have.
You have? Mm-hmm. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. I was actually a student I had at the museum. We started talking about Black Lives Matters. I was talking about Martin Luther King Jr. and civil rights movements today. And he kind of interrupted me and said that he thought Black Lives Matters was people trying to incite a race war. And that really disturbed me. So I pulled him aside at one point and I kind of just asked him. I didn't challenge his opinions. I just wanted to understand why he felt that way. But my understanding is that he grew up in a household that instilled those ideas into his head.
So I can see that Black Lives Matter is an evil group. They're worse than the KKK. They are trying to stir up a war between the races, a race war. Am I racist?
I don't think you're a racist if you feel that way.
But the white guy, you just said the white guy was a racist. Or is a racist for feeling that way?
Well, I don't know if I would call him a racist necessarily because he was so young.
What do you think about how I feel about Black Lives Matter? It's an evil, dirty group, agitator group of people, and they're no different or maybe worse than the KKK. What do you think about me feeling that way?
Do you really feel that way?
100%.
You do? That they're worse than the KKK?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I can't comment on that because I'm white. So I feel like that's generally between different ethnic groups and people of different skin colors. So I feel like I can't comment on your feelings and opinions towards an organization around your own ethnicity.
How about if I said that about a white group? Would you comment then? If I said the KKK is evil, you know, evil group of white people, would you comment then?
I would agree with you on a personal standpoint, and also because you are not white, there might be, that to me is racism. It's between different ethnic groups and skin colors.
How do you come up with this? Where do you come from?
Where do I come from? From LA.
How are you coming up with this?
Just my thought.
What do you say to a person like me who realized that racism is an illusion and it's made up by people who are liars and they want to control a group of people? Like the black race hustlers want to control the white folks in order to gain power and wealth. So they keep black people angry, pretending that racism exists so they can use them to go after the whites so they can gain power and wealth. What would you say to me?
That's an interesting opinion I've never heard before.
You've never heard that? Mm-mm. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Will you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense?
It does make sense. I see what you're saying.
I read on your website that women, Satan, and feminism are closely connected to one another. Can you explain that to me?
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing you look at throughout history. You look at things like Satan and you look at women. The two have been persecuted without real inquiry into why they're persecuted. It's just sort of an assumption. It's something we're told to do, especially in any society that's heavily Judeo-Christian in values.
Christianity has persecuted women, Satan, and feminism.
I'd say so.
So women are close to Satan. They can identify with Satan.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think us in our situation, we don't identify with Satan, but the act that he did in the Bible is something that we're experiencing today, challenging theocracy, challenging authority where there shouldn't be.
So how long have you been a feminist?
Probably ever since I kind of could comprehend what a feminist was or what it meant to be a feminist.
And what is it?
A feminist? Just equal rights. I'm not burning my bra, or I don't hate men, but I believe that there is a huge difference between equal rights. Women don't have access to a lot of the things that men do. We are treated very unfairly in society, culturally, and that's a lot of what our concern is that the church steps in there and has a huge role in that. I think once I could first kind of perceive what that was and those issues, and they started to scare me as a woman, as a U.S. citizen, that particularly men, because of their ideological standpoint, want to control my body and my personal life. That's very frightening to me.
And how do men want to control your body and your personal life?
Well, in terms of Christianity, Catholicism, you see that the story of Eve, she was sort of the first person who bit from the apple from the tree of knowledge. She was the first one, I suppose, who interacted with Satan. In Orthodox Judaism, women can't pray or oftentimes eat in the same places that the men do. In Islam, women have to cover their bodies. And we have that here in any major Judeo-Christian society. You go to a tribal society somewhere, you'll see the same thing when women are menstruating. They have to go live on the outskirts of the village.
I don't think you'll find that in America today. In America today, women can do whatever they want.
Not exactly.
Give me something that they can't do in America today.
There's places where you can't get an abortion, or at least not without scrutiny.
But that's because that location has decided not to perform an abortion. But because it's legal to have an abortion in America, you can have an abortion. And you can almost go into any clinic, in a hospital, and have an abortion.
Mm-hmm. Oftentimes, women don't have access to that everywhere in our country, so they have to rely on really dangerous methods like falling down a staircase hoping the child is killed because it's
You don't believe that.
What's that?
You don't believe that.
I've read of situations where women had to induce a termination of a pregnancy because they couldn't get access to an abortion.
But that's ridiculous. They can go anywhere and have an abortion now.
No. Well, I think this was in the late 90s.
Oh, that's not today. I'm talking about today.
Today?
Women can have an abortion anywhere. And the government pays for it. We pay for it.
How about the waiting period? There's clinics where they force a 72-hour wait period.
That's a good thing. Why should women have the right to kill an unborn child?
You can see all
that's
these
one of our core
vehicles
tenets is we believe that
are being tricked into thinking that this line of vehicles is to get onto the I-10 and 5. However, that's not the case.
Deeper when what constitutes as a life. When does someone become just a cluster of cells and then they become human?
See? So we avoided the 101 traffic on the left.
So I want to know, do you consider it somewhat
Cut in.
as a side?
I would say so, but
So what
And I think we'll get off on Slate
that's a good
again.
point. You have to argue. I think it's ultimately up to the
Which will give us a little bit of time to drive around LA one more time.
To turn for 9 months in her body.
Let's rewind it one more
She should
time,
be making
people.
calls. I'm not advocating abortion.
Rewind.
I'm not saying a woman should be getting an abortion if she's not entirely content
What should I do? What should I do? Okay, so
but I believe that
Slate's kind of packed, and the freeway looks like it's moving a little bit.
Should the father have a
So I'm gonna take a little gamble.
I think he should be involved in the conversation, but he is not.
I think I'm gonna go on
It's not part
to.
of the biological process other than having
I'm gonna continue here and get off on
So
4th.
if there is something like a seahorse where the male took over
gotten off there.
I would agree with that.
So if you're upset at the men, why would you turn around and do the same thing?
Well, let's say I was pregnant and I wasn't sure if I was ready to have a child and it was not a planned pregnancy. I would include the father in that conversation. The situation is very specific. You know, if there was some situation where the outcome of that conversation results in us deciding to have a child together, that's great, and you carry the pregnancy and eternally have the child. If you have that conversation, the mother and the father have that conversation, and the mother is feeling like she's just not ready, she's not in a position where she can provide for the child, she's not in a position where she personally feels ready to have a child, I think because she is carrying the child, carrying out the biological aspect of that process, it's up to her to decide what she does with her body.
So if the father said, no, I want you to have an abortion, and you said, I want to have this abortion, I don't want a baby, I'm not ready, and he says, you know what, I want my child, I'll take it. Worry about it. Should he have that right to stop you from doing this as he's willing to take care of that child?
If he loves me enough to stick around till I'm ready.
No, but I'm talking about the baby.
I think it's up to the woman to decide what she does with her body.
But it's this baby wasn't for him, that would be no baby.
Yeah, that definitely is
And the
true,
only
but
thing
he's
that
not carrying the baby.
the only thing that the woman is doing is carrying the baby. She has no other role. So why not just carry the baby for 9 months?
That's a big responsibility.
Amazing. Were you repulsed at the video of Planned Parenthood selling baby body parts for profit?
I believe that was debunked.
No, it wasn't.
I believe it was debunked.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, well, I'll double check that later.
What do you think about that? That they were doing that?
To my understanding, that wasn't true. That was a smear campaign against Planned
No, it
Parenthood.
wasn't.
All right.
It was proved to be true. I mean, you saw the women on video, the doctors on video, telling the interviewer what they were doing to the baby body parts.
To my understanding, those were actors, but I think our sources are just different.
Oh, good.
If I had known you wanted to talk about this, it would have come more. We could compare sources.
No, we were talking about abortion. We were going to talk about abortion.
Yeah.
But
To my understanding, though, what I came with is that those were debunked as smear campaigns, and a lot of those videos were completely
is
made
that
up.
what you want to believe?
That's what I believe.
Let's say that is true, and you knew 100% that it was true, then how would you feel about it?
A woman is trying to go into a clinic, not even for an abortion, just for things like a mammogram, and she's harassed by people standing out front. That's very scary. So we, again, believe that women have a right to healthcare access.
But the folks who disagree also has a right to protest.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can tell you numbers of women who have just had abortions because they didn't want to ruin their careers. They thought of themselves first. They were mad at the father for impregnating them or whatever the issues, and they get abortions for those reasons.
That's up to the woman to decide. You know, I have no why a woman chooses to get an abortion. I think is nobody's business but the woman herself.
And the father of the baby.
She can obviously include him, but ultimately because the woman is the one who's going to carry the child for 9 months, her body's going to change, her whole entire life is going to change. There's a lot more obligations for a mother than a father, I think, biological and social and cultural. And so ultimately she bears the responsibility, so she gets to call the shots as far as what happens.
So what are you guys doing right now? What do you have going on right now?
The number of campaigns. We recently had a protest concerning a organization called ISSTD, who are psychologists who advocate things like, well, they were responsible for the death of an 8-year-old boy named June Mira, who had autism, and they told him that his autism was actually the byproduct of him being molested by Satanists, so that there was absolutely no evidence supporting that. So the mother got to a point where she felt hopeless, and she
So
wanted
normally
to kill
make
her
a
own
left
son.
here.
So they advocate these ideas of witch hunting and
So I guess I'll
pseudoscience.
take
They had a conference
gamble.
2 or 3 weeks ago in San Francisco, so we went up and protested that. There's in Arizona, there's a lawsuit between the temple and the state regarding prayer. We have children's books we distribute in Florida. In New Orleans, there's some stuff with repairing potholes in the city. We have socks for Satan, so we give socks to the homeless.
Socks for Satan. Is it possible that you could be deceived and believing that you're doing good, but you're really not?
Absolutely. I think everyone has their own opinion. We're very prideful creatures, human beings.
Thanks for watching The Fallen State. We need your continued support. Donate to my nonprofit here. Subscribe and like the videos here. And tell everybody and their mama about the show.
On May 25th, 2025, officers in Ohio received a call from staff at a local Marriott hotel, reporting that guests of a wedding after party were yelling at each other and about to fight. An officer responded to the hotel and met with security, who explained the situation. Here's what the officer did next.
Hello. You guys call us?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Got a big wedding group over here fighting on the 6th floor. They're in the room. Go up there to judge all of them. Go make some people off the hallway right now.
What floor is it?
6th floor.
No. Just some information. We're going to be going to the 6th floor. It's a wedding party.
627. So guys, it's like 6 of them on the hallway. I go up there, they like
white, Mexican, Asian.
White guys. All white guys. One.
I don't recall if that lane on the right goes straight.
Are they all arguing?
They said it was actually fighting in the room. People outside the room ain't fighting.
Okay, so we have a lot more units going.
Fun times on a Sunday.
No.
Yeah, I guess.
Jeez, man.
Do they have this rented out for the night? Or?
I believe so, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think it's 625, 627, attached rooms.
Okay.
But I told him he was on the way. I didn't make contact with people outside.
Where they at? What's up, guys? What's going on? Are they all in here?
Yeah, they are. Hold on, let me tell you. Saul's daughter, their wedding, my daughter's wedding. Drunk, everybody's drunk. They got more beer.
Okay.
And we get on a shuttle back to here. His 5 girls, his 5 kids,
12 of them.
15 of them. His 5 kids are on the bus. They're starting shit with them. And
so they fight in the room there?
now they're trying to knock on my door.
So is these 2 rooms one at it?
Yes. We all went to the same wedding.
Right.
They're all went to the same wedding. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's
Is there going to be a responder?
Okay. Alright, I'll talk to him.
Then we get on the shuttle bus, and he's in the front seat. I told him, go to the back. I'm not even supposed to be on the shuttle bus. I said, go to the back. They said, out right behind.
So it does go straight.
In his mouth. One guy in his
Now I know.
starts running his mouth. He gets back here. He goes to bed with his 5 kids.
Right.
They're crying. They're over 3.
And I'll call my kids. Try to wake you up. What dude is it? He's in there? I'll talk to him.
You hear?
That's fine. I'll talk to him real quick. I'll talk to you guys.
No, I want to talk to him first.
No, I'll talk to him. Hey, it's Hamilton Police. Open the door. It's Hamilton Police. Open the door. You guys go in the room. I'll talk to these people. You guys just go in there. Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys? What's your name?
Great.
You Ethan?
You don't need to know my name.
Your name Ethan?
No, you don't need to know.
What's your name, man?
You don't need to know my name.
What's going on?
Alright.
Can I come in here because I know there's a lot of people here?
Absolutely. That's a great.
We're being disrespectful. Back up.
No.
This is my
That's the dude right there. That's the dude right there. That's the dude right there.
Our side. Alright, it's a difference. Everybody our side. Everybody get what he wants to come in. Wants to come in.
Can I please come in?
Absolutely.
We have like 15 cops coming here.
That one's telling me to come out.
No.
That one's telling me to come out.
This one?
Correct.
You ain't gonna know shit about me.
Now I remember why I've never actually driven down the street.
No, we're good.
It's so congested to get from
Okay, that's fine.
over there to here.
He's doing his job.
Anything physical at all, or you guys just arguing?
Alright, no,
I don't even know the problem.
Whose wedding is this?
not here. He's not
here?
He's here.
He's here, but he's going on his honeymoon at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and that's their bride's family. Correct. I don't know what the issue
It sounds like you've been drinking a lot.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly.
So maybe we just stay separated.
I think it doesn't help that we're side by side.
Right.
That's, I think, the big issue
If
right
I
now.
talk to the workers here and give you guys a different room, that help out?
Yes, I think that would be good at this point.
Okay, I'll do that.
For me, specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's staying with all you guys in one room?
We are leaving.
You're leaving.
But I didn't let them out. I didn't let them out because I knew they were out the whole way. Yes. So they were.
Stop talking, that'd be great.
So when are you guys leaving? Like soon? Or
You don't need to worry about that.
just stop being an asshole. I'm just asking you to step
I'm not being an asshole. I can be whatever the
Okay, but I was gonna walk
you
you
understand
out.
me?
So, dude,
Listen
back
to
up,
me.
dude.
Listen to me.
I swear I'm a back up. Thank you. Ground now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now. You're gonna get fucking pepper sprayed. I need units now. There.
Who's ready to go?
6th floor, find one.
How are you finding one?
All units are out the riverfront, 6th floor, fighting one.
I got it. Stay down, dude. Oh, shit. Ooh.
Oh, you should use taser.
I use both. You help me out, man. I can't see shit.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, man. Whew. Right here.
Hang on. Let's go.
I'm gonna follow you out.
Can you
We'll be back.
Yeah, you recommend us a new room?
Yeah, stay tight. Yeah, don't go back in that room. All you gotta do is leave, man. You don't have to go to the whole level. You're being an asshole for no reason. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I was close to everybody else. I was like, I know all my guys are chasing someone now. I came from the west side.
I saw you going to fight and no one else. Like, I'm when I hit the hallway, so I heard the tail.
My bad.
Shit.
Well, he kept coming at me. Dude, come on.
Oh, God.
I was gonna have him switch rooms, and that's it. He just took it to a whole other level, trying to come at me. I was like, dude, come on.
Yeah, you want the squad come look in?
Huh?
You guys have to have the squad come look in?
Other than
He's been moved from the area.
Yeah. Just sit tight, you guys, alright? I'll be right back up.
That's because I know we don't. Yeah, as long as you move it from the area.
Woo, shit. Sarge? Hi, Sarge.
What's up, man? What we got?
We'll take you on that. That's cool.
You got your keys?
Yeah.
Put them in your car.
Thank you.
You in front of me, I believe?
Yeah, both. I tased them. Came up here. There was a dispute. I was gonna have to do. They're about to leave. I asked the guy, when are you guys leaving? He goes, no, your business when I leave. So I was gonna walk them out, so no fight at all.
And look above and then in this tunnel.
Okay, so what we got down here?
These people, it's a big wedding party, and the dude kept trying to square up with me coming at me. I had to do back up because I was gonna go over and talk to him, and I deployed my taser on him. He's still connected to me. And then I OC sprayed him too because it wasn't working. It's in this room to your right. They got all of me and the sheriff. Rinse yourself off. Yeah. And Sarge, they're asking if they can switch rooms because this room's getting into with this room right here. I was just gonna walk that gentleman down. So.
I just don't want to sleep in there after you.
Yeah, but before all that happened, I was gonna switch you guys' rooms and walk him out, but he was being an asshole about it. So. What happened? What happened? Walk back again. I don't where this is all connected. I got him. Here, can help me out with this shit.
This idiot.
No, he square it up with me. I told him to get back in this thing.
It's a pretty cool tunnel.
That was the first time I did that.
I wanted to drive a little slower, but I had
square it up with me. I was like, hey, dude, let's walk down here. Because he's got a lead. I was going to walk him out. Where's he at? He's down. These sheriffs just took him in my car. All right, that room that I'm with, they might need to move rooms. There's OC up there. The guy was being an asshole, so we got tased and OC sprayed. Was that the same gentleman? The big guy? Oh, yeah, you guys got water down there?
Yeah, water. I'll pay for it. Yeah, you're fine. It's right over there. Give him something to wash off with. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
I heard you talking crazy too. So.
I know he was really talking crazy for no reason. I was like, I'm gonna go and walk back to your car. He kept running his mouth to me, and I tried to go in, and he tried to square up with me. So, yep. Thank you guys.
You ever got this on your little? I can't see shit.
A little bit. Me and him, you got it. You good back there? Yeah, man. I don't have to go to that, man. Come on. I don't want to do that, man.
Do what?
Pepper spray and tase you. I was gonna walk you out, and that was it, man. Come on. I'll be right at the headquarters, 1 mile.
Your incident has been updated.
The suspect was charged with resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and obstructing official business. The suspect, on April 23, 2024, deputies in Florida returned to a residence after
The door.
That's fine. Do you have any weapons on her? No guns, no knives, no nothing? Hello, Samantha. What's going on?
He woke up, he called the store, and he got irritated because they told him to call in.
Okay.
He wanted to work today.
Was that bump on her head but when the other deputies were here before? It was? Okay, because he was just here, so he can tell me that bump was on her head?
This guy?
Yeah, this guy right here. He can tell me that she had a bump on her head?
We have cameras in our house to show the entire thing. It's on his phone.
How did that get there?
She likes to go head first up.
Oh, okay.
She is not shy.
Okay. Alright, if you just want to hang out here for me, okay?
Yeah, I'm just here right here.
Okay, do not go back in the house at the moment, alright?
Okay.
Just stay right there, okay? Alright, just hang out right there for a second.
You're not leaving with her.
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh. But you're leaving, right? I know. Get out of my push me. Don't hit me. Get over. Ow. Ow.
Alright, so what's going on with you two?
We're fighting. He's being an asshole, and he's telling me I'm worthless, and I ain't worth a shit, and he should stay with his ex.
Okay.
And I'm telling him he's a piece of shit.
And how did you react to his words?
How did I react? I left.
Okay.
I walked out of the house. I told him I wasn't staying. I didn't tell
Well, it
him
must have
anything.
not been for that long because you were just here like 20 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't like to leave my daughter by herself.
Okay. You didn't want to put her in a stroller and take her with you?
I would have, but the stroller's tires are popped.
Okay.
I need new tubes or something for it, but it's not working.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Have I? None.
You haven't done the drink?
No.
I smell alcohol coming off of you.
Well, you probably smell either my vape or
Okay.
my...
I didn't know vapes smell like alcohol. Or is it a Raz? You don't have to, do not blow it in my face, please.
Well, don't tell me that you smell alcohol and are not willing to see what this smells like.
Okay, I know what a vape smells like.
No, they all smell different.
I see.
Do you know what Vicky smells like?
I don't vape.
Okay, well then don't tell me you know what a vape smells like.
Alright, there's no need to get hostile, okay? We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. We don't want to leave and then
I
you guys
understand
call
some things, and what you're saying is false, and I'm telling you that it's not going to happen.
All right.
Thank you. Can you stop grinding your teeth, baby? Stop with that. You're gonna grind your teeth. You're gonna grind your teeth.
Did it get physical at any point between you two?
Me and him?
Yeah.
I refuse to answer that.
You don't want to answer that?
I do not want to answer that.
Okay. He didn't put hands on you? You didn't put
I do
hands
not
on
want to
him?
answer that.
Is the baby hurt in any way? You guys need EMS?